Here, yo. Just get yourself something nice, alright? That's how I felt this weekend, yo. I was balling this weekend. This weekend, literally, first I want to say I enjoyed my birthday weekend, and I literally gave a waiter a $50 tip this weekend. And I was like, dang, you feel me? Am I tripping? You know what I mean? Like, wow, Los, like, you really... No, I'm not tripping, right? Because I got to get comfortable with doing stuff like that now, right? So this is what something I like to do. This is gonna probably go a little bit more to the athletes are gonna understand this a little bit more though, right? So so I played college basketball, stuff like that. I was JUCO and stuff like that, right? So the thing about that was I was locked in though. Like at first I was just going to practice every single day, and then practice was just enough. Like I was just going to practice, getting my workout and stuff like that. But then, like I said, I was getting stagnant. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like I wasn't getting any better, but I wasn't getting any worse. But it was just like I was just playing a game and learning. But it was like I never was doing. Like, it's like kind of hard. It's like a little bit of a hard way to think about it. So it's like my confidence was kind of at like a peak, right? And then my coach was like, and then I'm like sore after every game. And my coach was just like, yo, y'all are professional athletes. Y'all need to start acting like one, right? Kind of like a fake it till you make it thing, right? And I'm just like, what? And he's like, yeah, technically y'all getting paid to be here. Y'all getting paid college money, you know what I'm saying, money for your tuition in order to be here. So you start taking care of your body like when you got to start working out like one. For example, he was like, you need to go to the gym. Practice shouldn't be it. You should be at practice. After practice, you should go get some shots up on your own for another couple of hours. You should be lifting weights. You should be recovery, like rolling yourself out. You got to act like a professional athlete. Because if you really want to be like one, you got to do the stuff that they do. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that your body isn't breaking down. And it kind of made me think about this too. If you want to be like wealthy, you want to be a millionaire, you got to start acting like one now. Start spending like one, like how you would spend now. I was like, it's my birthday. I'm feeling good. This time and third. I know people that don't even give tips. Like, no, I'm not gonna give them tips. And I try to tip them at least 20%. But like now, it's like, like that day, I was like, I'm feeling good. I know like when I'm getting wealthier, I'm gonna be like here, like, and it just felt good. Like giving them $50. He was like, oh, thanks, bro. I appreciate. Oh, wow. Oh, snap, bro. It's been like a hard night. This time and third was just telling me and all stuff like that. It's just like, yo, like. You really made my, like, you feel me? I made this night for me. You took pictures for me and my woman and stuff like that for, like when we were, you know what I'm saying, because it was like my birthday and also like date night and all that, right? Because we went out to dinner and he was just like, yeah, bro, like, I really appreciate this, bro. Something you really looked out. And I was just like, yeah, like, you feel me? Like, that's just what it was. So it's just like, you want to be able to start acting like one, like Dan Locke was saying, like, instead of take a taxi from the airport, he would take a limousine. And he's just like, oh, why take a limousine? And he's just like, because it's like, you know what I'm saying? There's no reason for him to talk. Like, there's a reason for him to take the limousine, but it's like a little bit extra money than the taxi. People really don't know that to rent a limousine. But he takes it because it's like he wants to get used to it. Like, for example, like, how many people pulling up in a limousine? Like, for real, like, yo, you're like, oh, snap, that's somebody. They pulling up in a limousine for real. Like, yeah, that's somebody. You know what I'm saying? You're somebody. So you need to start acting like a wealthy person now. Stop being cheap. You know what I'm saying? Instead of worrying about how to pinch your pennies, worry about how to make more money. All right. With that being said, though, I'm going to end this video. You can follow me on Instagram at Loso 2.0_. Like my Facebook page at Carlos J. Henry. Follow me on Twitter at Loso Henry. Subscribe to my YouTube Easter Prophecy. Read my blog posts on Medium. Carlos J. Henry. And of course, listen to my podcast too. Just type in Carlos Henry, whatever. Listen to podcasts on to reinvent yourself. All right. And I appreciate all the birthday wishes, stuff like that. I enjoyed my weekend. Me and my woman's 3-year anniversary is coming up this week. You guys should give me, you know what you guys can do for you can DM me ideas that I should get for her. All right. 2.0 out.